Hi, my name is Paola Jimena Jimenez Velasquez, and I'm here to present to Waffle Company some strategies to enter to an international business. Well, first of all, we have some facts about Waffle that are important to understand why this industry is going to be a success into the international market. Well, Waffle is a Mexican company that makes 100% natural and healthy waffles based on almond flour or oatmeal enriched with cocoa or other vegetables that bail out consumers due to their practical preparation. This is an important fact since in United States or of the in the bottom of the country, I think that people it's usually consuming like bad uh, food, and I think that this is so bad for the health. So I think that waffles are going to be a success in the international market since this is an innovation way to eat some of the most popular foods in America, which are waffles. Also, we're going to talk more about the strategies that I consider the most important to enter to that market. We're going to talk about the relationship between the demographics and purchasing power in that country. Is it favorable to the Mexican company? Yes, it's favorable since the demographics on that country are high developed and with a high growth percentage. It's favorable for the Mexican company if they're looking to expand themselves to that country. Plus, the purchasing power also has been rising with the past years. How their political system can undermine your client? Well, by taking action of which merchandise can pass through customs, and this can represent an advantage for our client. Because if they get to work together, they will get the approval to import, export goods in between. Now, how the whole project will play out within the economic system of the target country? It will develop in a positive way as both countries will benefit, increase their commercialization levels, economy development, and it will help to improve new trade agreements between the targeted country and Mexico. How to use their legal system and relevant governmental regulations to your client's favor? It can be used in a positive way as an advantage to get approval from Customs Department, governmental authorities, and any other legal permissions needed. How do foreign direct investments work in that country, and if there are any fiscal incentives for your client? Well, foreign direct investments offer advantages to both of the investors and the foreign host country. These incentives encourage both parties to engage in. It generally consists on capital investments used for the development of new installations like production plants or even the creation of new products, services, improvement on companies who are already established on that country. How is the local currency doing? Here are some snapshots of the currency monetary trends around it, as you can see. But the US dollar is the single most popular currency in the world and is the dominant reserve currency in use around the globe. When the dollar strengthens, it makes American-made goods more expensive and less competitive compared to the foreign produced goods. This reduced US exports and slowed economic growth. Today, dollar value against the Mexican peso is of 19.98. An insight on that country's culture in the workplace, what the Mexican company will find and how to deal with it. Well, the United States is often perceived as a country of hard workers. This belief is deeply rooted in the American dream ideology that equality is available to everyone, regardless of the background, if they are willing to work hard for it. Many Americans define themselves by their occupation. Reports estimate that full-time employees in the United States will work between 47 and 50 hours a week. When it comes to vacation time, the average US employee only takes about 54% of their allotted vacation time per year. Showing up on time is very important in American workplace culture. The way that the Mexican company could deal with it is to study first their culture and adapt as much as possible to them, just in a way that it can be beneficial for the both parts. Now, how to comply with the relevant fiscal environmental regulations that apply directly to your client's business? First of all, by doing research in order to understand which are the legal procedures, norms, regulations, restrictions, and requirements needed to complete operations between those two countries, and also by receiving the accurate assistance from a law expertise, maintaining control, and a good organization. What to expect about local hiring, employment benefits, minimum wage standards, and the role of labor unions? They have principles about honest, well, and hard work. It receives good payment. Some of their employment benefits are 1 to 2 paid vacations per year, with the right of an increase of 2 days per work year after. The first one, minimum wage, goes from $8 to $20 per hour. The legal minimum is of $7 in most of the states. Bonuses, medical insurance, dental insurance, life insurance, pensions plan, and death compensation in case of an accidental death or loss of a member. Trade policy details between Mexico and the other country in terms of signed free trade agreement, tariffs, subsidies, imports, quotas, anti-dumping duties, etc. Where, as we can see here on the presentation, the trades are NAFTA, Mexico, UA, Free Trade Agreement, Germany, Mexico, Japan, Mexico, Free Trade Agreement, G3, and Pacific Alliance, Central America, Mexico, FTA, and TTP. And as the same, we have some permissions and licenses that are required from our product that are waffles, like sanitary permissions and some licenses that we need to take care of. Now, my recommendation on which strategic decisions might bring success to the expansion effort are commitment, ability, and willingness to change, an organizational structure that supports the strategy, ability to measure progress, a clear understanding of priorities. Now, here comes the important questions. Question: should Wafel enter the market in the target country? My answer is that, of course, I consider it a good opportunity to benefit from both sides. As we know, US is one of the most important countries, and this company will offer to the new market many benefits to their population. In addition to that, year after year, more Mexican companies seek to enter American territory. And after the evaluation of this company, I believe that it will be very well accepted by consumers in the target country. To what scale? Well, I believe that they should enter the national market directly, this taking into account that a market study has been carried out to know what specific points, but I consider that the national market would be the best option in order to impact more people and reduce costs by part of the company. Among exporting, licensing, franchising, joint ventures, and wholly owned subsidiaries, which entry mode is the best fit? I believe that the company could consider all the options. However, I think it would be better if it entered the market as an exporter or as a franchise in order to promote the brand and generate more impact. In addition to that, with the export, it would be reducing risk. Are there any acquisition or strategic alliances to be made? Yes, since in order to promote the product and so that it can reach the hands of several clients, alliances with companies already established in the market are required. My conclusion after this to Wafel is that after carrying out this analysis, we can conclude the importance of knowing our target market and to establish our ideas, since it will let us to make better decisions and create strategies in order to boost our company. In the same way, we can see that everyday new companies are seek to enter new markets, have to design innovative proposals in order to fit in with the new ideas. Thank you very much, and I am on your disposition.